This peace lily was revived in my previous videos after using several fertilizers. We transformed a weak plant into such a beautiful and blooming one. Look at all the healthy, shiny leaves. There's one beautiful flower, which, by the way, smells wonderful. If you've never smelled a peace lily, you should. But for your plant to bloom, you need to prepare an excellent solution that I've used several times on my plants. And it always showed excellent results. But before that, it's important to correct all the care issues. Now you can see that some of the roots of my peace lily are sticking out above the soil, so you need to cover them with soil first before starting with fertilizer. Right now, please click the like button under this video, because this way many more people will learn this recipe and their plants will feel much better. And also, tell me in the comments where in the world you're watching this video from. I'll add a little neutral soil that will suit this plant well. When planting, I strongly recommend that you keep in mind that the pot for lilywort should have plenty of drainage holes, so that water doesn't stagnate when you water it. This is perhaps the single most important factor in planting this flower. First, let's check the soil condition. If it's dry, it's time to water the plant. Let's begin preparing our fertilizer. The first ingredient is very affordable, yet extremely effective. It's ordinary wheat flakes, a familiar porridge that we all know and can easily buy at any supermarket. In fact, it's a source of key micronutrients. If done correctly, our plant will benefit greatly from it. Take a clean container about half a liter in size and add 1 teaspoon of wheat flakes. This concentration will be sufficient. Don't overdo it. Use the proportions I've shown you. Now let's add rice to our fertilizer. Using these 2 grains together will yield a completely new and beneficial effect for our houseplants. They will grow faster, bloom longer, and even flower if they aren't blooming now. We could do something complicated, like take a blender and grind rice, but we'll keep it simple and pour 2 teaspoons of rice into our half-liter container. You'll soon learn why this method is just as good, only more convenient. The trick is to add water to the resulting fertilizer and then stir it well, so all the tiny rice particles will be absorbed. As you can see, when I poured the water in, it was already cloudy. But after stirring, it will improve significantly. You'll see the water turn a completely cloudy white. That's what we need. And the more thoroughly we stir it, the better the result will be. It's best to use warm water around 60 to 70 degrees Celsius. Now comes another important point. Take any sieve and pour 1 liter of clean water into any suitable container. This will ensure a good concentration and remove any large grains of rice and flakes from the water. Pour our half liter of concentrated fertilizer into 1 liter of clean water. It's very important not to overdo it with this product, even though it's natural. Don't use it too often. It's best to use it every 3 weeks during the active growth period. That is, in spring and summer, when the plant needs nutrients most. Look at how much fertilizer we end up with, a total of 1.5 liters. And now I'll water all my plants with it. We're going to prepare a natural fertilizer using simple household ingredients that you most likely already have at home. We'll also go over several important tips to help our plants bloom more abundantly and grow faster. And to help more people discover these tips, please press the like button below this video. Also, let me know in the comments which country and city you're watching from right now. You can see these yellow remnants of old leaves that I trimmed off. They were weak, and removing leaves like these is very important. But after pruning, these small yellow remains are often left behind, and they should also be removed to prevent mold and other problems. This will make the plant look much healthier and cleaner. And by the way, the fertilizer we're about to prepare today is universal. It's probably not necessary for cacti and succulents, but for most other houseplants, such as peace lilies, anthuriums, zamioculcas, and many others, this fertilizer works wonderfully, and we'll definitely be using it. It improves growth, helps plants develop faster, and supports longer-lasting blooms. Our first ingredient is bay leaves. This very common kitchen ingredient is actually a hidden treasure for plants and contains many beneficial properties. We only need a small handful of bay leaves. That will be enough to enrich our fertilizer with nutrients that may help repel pests and unwanted insects, while also giving our plants an extra boost for growth and flowering. Now let's prepare the fertilizer properly. Place a few bay leaves into a clean container. You don't need many, just enough. Next, take some wheat flakes. This is another excellent source of nutrition for plants that many people already have at home. It's simple, affordable, and often underestimated. But if used correctly, as we're doing today, it can significantly extend flowering, speed up plant growth, improve root development, and encourage the appearance of fresh new leaves on peace lilies and other houseplants. Here's what our fertilizer mixture looks like now. Just a small handful of common kitchen ingredients that almost everyone has at home. Yet they can provide so many benefits for plants. Now pour in half a liter of water, since our container is designed for that amount. The more thoroughly we mix our fertilizer, the better the final effect will be. After that, let the mixture steep for anywhere from 5 hours to a full day, and cover it with a lid so the beneficial substances transfer into the water more effectively. And by the way, don't hesitate to leave your questions in the comments if you have any about your plants. I'll do my best to help, along with the other viewers of this channel. Some time has passed, and our fertilizer should now have changed color. I personally didn't leave it for as long as I recommended, but you really should let it steep properly. It will become noticeably darker and look quite different. The next key step is to strain everything through a sieve. This is very important, so don't skip it. But what's even more important is using this fertilizer with the correct frequency. Do not apply it more often than once every 4 weeks during the active growing season, which is spring and summer. And if you'd like to give your plants even more benefits and prepare other natural fertilizers as well, you can find additional recipes on my channel that you can alternate with this one.